welcome back to more Persona 1. So last time we tried to chase after Kandori, but then this girl in black showed up, and she transported us to an alternate version of our school, it seems. And yeah, that made us think about a lot of questions about what's going on. Anyway, so I'm just looking at my levels now, so like, everyone's around level 22 except for Nancho, that's okay. And in terms of Personas, Yutai's rank 5, Phalek is rank 6, Kusha's rank 6, and Gozuto is rank 5, and then he left Megiddo. That was fun last time. Anyway, so let's give me 1 second. Okay, so shall we get started then? What I'm going to do first actually is I want to fight some enemies. We have a couple of enemies I want to recruit, so yeah. And also show some new ones. So here we got Tofei. It's a flight, so it's element based bird basically. I think it actually can use Bufla itself, but yeah, basically you want to avoid using Wendo against it, which is a great for Maki, but it's okay. Zio should do well then, but I know what will do well. They have Makara themselves. And yeah, they do a Bufla. And there's Shurakaki as well, that's actually electric, so yeah. Yeah, they got it, but they don't absorb it, so that's good. Zio, that should be good. Yeah, it does. I can use Thunder on them. The only problem with them I saw though, they're fast. All of them outsped us, so that could prove very problematic. But yeah, Megiddo destroys them, so... And they give us a Megara Stone, not bad. And Mark goes up. He's doing fine. But yeah, he's probably gonna become quite strong thanks to Megiddo. Okay, so we have a couple of enemies there, and I want to recruit one of them. So yeah, here's Tofei again. It knows when, as you can go. Simple stuff. Over here we have an Ogre. It's a jockey. It likes to use earth-based attacks, but yeah. Other than that, it's pretty easy to take out. You can Megiddo destroys it, of course. But then here we got a toilet. Yup. Bukimi. This is one of 2 rumor ghosts in Japan that have to do with toilets. The other one's a bit more famous though. But anyway, these things are dangerous. Unfortunately I can't show what attacks they have yet, but maybe if I start killing them I'll show you. But the person I want to talk to is the Ogre. Problem is, it's the moon. Because yeah, if I can get this Ogre, we'll be able to do something really cool. But anyway. So let's see, Ogre. It wants Nanjo to bribe it, so let's try it. I feel like that's wrong, but... Okay, apparently it's not. Unfortunately I don't like that. I made it happy. Oh well. You know, let's try getting the Bukimi because it's dangerous. Then I can also show off what attacks it has. It's not bad for fusions, I think, either, but yeah, I really wanted that Ogre, but unfortunately, yeah, the move phase screwed me over. And also, probably answering the questions better would have been better, but they like marked dances now. I make it all the emotions. And there we go. I actually got it both happy and eager. But yeah, I don't need Bukimi, but like I said, I can show off its attacks because yeah, it's a dangerous enemy. It caused me to game over when I played this last. Yeah, I got game over by a toilet. Not every day you can see that, but anyway. So here's Bukimi. So it has Rudon, which is stronger than Rudo, of course. They also have Last Resort and Hula of Misfortune. So yeah, they can explode, they can use Dark Magic on you, Rudon, and they can also Hula Dance. Yeah, these things are weird. And yeah, this place is definitely filled with a lot of bizarre enemies. So yeah, let's see if I can get better luck with that. There's another enemy I need. Lilim, it's another knight, so you know the deal by now. It's a mutant magic, except for light. So, let's see. Although Lilim I need for later. The Ogre I kinda want for now, but... Well, where would it be? There it is. So, I need to persuade it. There we go. Also, getting rid of it with the spell card too might not be a bad idea. Because yeah, there's a knight. It likes to bombard you with status, obviously. A big charm too, so yeah, that's not great. So here's some Bukimis, let's try killing. But yeah, like I said, they're dangerous. If you have fire, that's definitely useful. Because they're weak to that. They still don't like Megiddo though. So no worries though. Yeah, that does alright. But yeah, Mudoon does kinda hurt my party quite badly, so yeah. I'm gonna hope that blocks Megiddo can just destroy them. And yeah, last result wouldn't be that great either. And there we go. They dropped the Martial Sim, which I believe is a weapon for Yukino. So don't need it. Oh boy. Okay, so they don't look very different, but these are Hanakos. This is the other ghost rumor ghost that has to do with toilets. I need Hanako, but I'm not high enough leveled. They appear in later areas too. Basically, this is supposed to be a super challenging encounter for you. You want to be very careful around them. Main reason is they have Ma-Aya, Ma-Aha, which is the strongest Aha skill, so yeah, not great. Problem is, I don't know how to get rid of them, so I'm going to try persuading them. And yeah, I know I can't get spell cards, so I'm gonna tell it to give me something. And there we go. So that went a lot better than I expected. Alright, so we got some dribblers and we got Hanako again. The Hanako, well not the Hanako, Bukimi, sorry. We want to kill the Bukimi, obviously. Because yeah, they're definitely the bigger threat over the dribblers. The Dribbler's definitely the weakest spirit you can fight in this place, so yeah. But yeah, the Hanako I think is a rare encounter in this place. This school has a lot of weird encounters. Like, there's a couple of enemies you can fight here that you don't fight until later, it's kinda strange. I'm kinda like most of them in my last playthrough, which is kinda funny. Man, how does Megiddo do? Yeah, it does as well as... Hey, Maki also. So yeah, let's see if I can run to another Ogre. Alright, Lilims. Do I want to fight them? I mean, Rohan's fine against them, I think, because he has Futai. So yeah, you know what, let's try it. Too bad... Okay, Toxic Sting actually does work. Yeah, they have Marin Current. Which apparently Maki also blocks, that's good.
Let's get funky!
And your Toxic Sting will also do well. And there you go. That wasn't too bad actually. And you give us a Poisonous Stone. You can put that in Fuchsia if you want to inflict poison on enemies. Unfortunately, back attack. If you get back attack in this place, uh-oh. This is how I got a game over. I got back attacked, and these guys used Budoon, and Last Resort together. But luckily, nothing bad happened that time, so that's good. So, let's try Butala, Magaru, I went back by accident, so Magaru, Zan, and Megiddo.
Persona!
Let's try that. Hey, Futai is rank 6. It doesn't really learn that much better, but it does get stronger, so that's good.
my move.
He's a Zan. Good.
Persona!
And he's a Victor. There we go. Let's heal just in case. But yeah, I don't want to progress until I do get the Ogre. Potentially, there are other good enemies too, but I don't know if they appear until later, or they're more common until later, so yeah. Anyway, got this encounter again. Bufala, Magaru, Zan, and Megiddo. And we're also leveling up our personas as well. Hey, Makush is rank 7. And the Triple's Guardian. That's what it looks like, thank god. So what else can we talk about while I'm doing this? I actually had a couple of topics I wanted to talk about, so you know what, let's go ahead. So this game is interesting. Okay, we killed all this everyone. That's good. I can just repeat what we did last time, so... So this game, unlike other SMT games, you don't need to fuse constantly. I'm doing it just because I like to do it. Because yeah, these personas can last you a while. Because sometimes it's maybe because they have either good skills, or they're pretty strong in general. Hey, it doesn't open. As soon as I stop say a bribe. So this time I'll pay attention. So, do you think I have any use for such a ballistic thing? Yeah, you do. Oh, it's angry. But I gotta eat it, good. And let's get Spell Card. And yeah, now I actually can do a fusion. So technically, I can fuse a couple of things, but I want to wait for after the dungeon. Because after the dungeon, that's when we can buy bullets. Let's save before doing this. Here's something I actually don't know about this game. I'll go into it when we actually do the thing, but I'll save here. Oh, of course. Alright, new enemy actually. So there's Gandalf. And that other enemy is... let's see. So this is Yamotsu Shikome. It's our first Fem race demon. Fems like to use force damage. In Yamotsu Shikome's face, she likes to... She likes to use, nuclear. So yeah, as you saw there, she was using Fray. And Fems really don't like, element. So you can destroy them pretty easily with that. That also means that Hell Drop is pretty good against them too. But yeah, I think I'll just use Zan on the Gandalf. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I don't want to use Megiddo, they reflect it, so that would be a very bad way to go out. So anyway, let's see what we can do. Yeah, the Gandalf is yeah, it doesn't like force. It says the opposite. Although it actually uses force itself. It uses Zeo. I have fought these things before. It's a Yoma. Apparently it absorbs electricity, but it's weak to all other force attacks, so that's interesting. So let's use Bufala, let's use Magaru, let's use Zan, and let's use Megiddo, because it's level Yamotsu Shikome's. And Mark felt like going first. And it goes. Actually, wait a minute. Let me check something. Now, I got the Ogre. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it now. Because I actually can't use this persona yet, but I can still fuse it, so let's do it. So, create. Manual fusion. So, I'm gonna be doing a fusion that doesn't require me to have bullets. So we're gonna be using Ogre and Gandalf to make Marduk? Actually, we're not gonna be making Marduk. Because, yeah, you might have guessed what I'm trying to do. But anyway, Gandalf is inheriting a skill. It's only going to be Zeo, but I couldn't really find much better, so here we are. And we're going to go and use Masamune's eye patch, so I can make Brahma. Brahma's pretty cool, but very different from every other Emperor persona. He actually has different weaknesses. He absorbs all physical attacks, but he's weak to element. So, element and force. So that means he's weak to all magic. So, let me double check that as well in the fusion calculator. But yeah, he absorbs every kind of physical attack. That also includes guns. But he's weak to every kind of magic except for some. I don't think he's weak to. I don't remember what it's called, but I think he's not weak to expel and curse. I think is what it's called. But he's weak to. But he is weak to like light and dark still. So yeah, I can't really tell from the thing it's giving me here. That's okay. So anyway, I guess I can go over some of his attacks. He starts with Bufala, which is pretty cool. He has Lifdoma, which is Auragus. He also gets Mar Bufala, which is quite nice. He actually does have a pretty good magic attack stat once he starts growing. Death Tika is it's an instant kill. Nice when it goes off. It's not the most reliable thing ever. And then he gets a Rainbow Strike, which is a very strange attack. Basically, it's a random element. So yeah, kind of random. But yeah, this is a really cool persona. And because it is Brahma, one of the Trimurti from Hindu mythology, the least well-liked, but still really cool. But yeah, we're gonna be making them. So yeah, let's do it. With this fusion. And yeah, it's gonna get Zio at rank 2, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, that means I'm gonna be still using Bufala a lot. But this time with a better persona. And yeah, absorbing all physical attacks is nice. It's definitely a lot better in later persona games, because this one, magic is probably better to absorb by everyone. And there we go. And I'll put away... I actually don't know who I want to put away. I guess Futai makes more sense because they both have Bufala. So yeah, I think I will do that. I'll give Futai to probably her. Because if I do that, then I can put away Ogun and then give him Ame no Uzume, so I have another person in heal. Just in case. So let's do that. So... take on Persona. But yeah, I can't do it just yet because as you see there, I need to be a slightly high level to use Brahma. But yeah, let's not worry about that now. Actually, I can do the I guess I could use Triglab for a little bit. I am gonna start using Triglab, so you know what, let's do that. Because yeah, they're gonna be my third persona, so I might as well give them a little bit of EXP. Saying now I can put away Ame no Uzume, I can get Futai. And then you can put away Ogun for Ame no Uzume. And there you go. That's how we'll do things. And then once I'm 23, I'm going to take Brahma. And I don't think I'm going to progress until I do get that. So, let's go. Alright, more ogres. Let's contact them again. Let's get happy. Alright, let's try something else. Maybe then we can recruit again. I don't know what else makes it eager, so I'm just gonna do this. And there we go. Yeah, if I get another one, that'll be cool. Okay, so we got Dribblers and we got a Cockatrice. Actually, no, yeah. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I do need another Ogre. It's actually from Born Fusion, so yeah. So, Double Thrust because I'm using, what am I trying to say? Triglab, no. He's gonna get an Armor Food, which is nice, because the fusion ended. And there we go. That'll be nice. This Magaru probably isn't the smartest thing in the world because of that thing in the back absorbs it, that's okay. I've got a Hell Drop, so that's good. And yeah, does a lot. And then Seagull doing what? Megiddo. And they were guarding, but it didn't matter. And goes to turns even stronger. So I was gonna save it for the Uga interrupted me. The Personas in this game can last you a long time, so that basically means that you don't need to fuse as much. But I still like doing it just because I like to fuse, 1, and 2, there are quite a lot of personas I can make that can help us out. There's a lot of personas I can think of making that can help us out, but the only issue is that, yeah, I might need to battle more because I need to fuse more, which is only me recruit more. That's the only issue. So, okay, hopefully Megiddo will do us good again. There we go. 3 out of 4 is not bad. Say Tarunda, Zio, and Megiddo. Ufla. Unfortunately, it didn't really decrease the damage. Oh well. There's a Zio. And there we go. Got on Magaru Stone, Maki leveled up. So, now I'm gonna use Madeira. We have the healing place still, but yeah, that can heal at SP. Oh, I actually need this Semi too. I'm all hyped for some reason right now, I'm all yours. Ooh, it's full moon though. And it's, so this is Rusalka. It has Marbufla, so it's a little bit dangerous, especially for Rohan at the moment because of his persona that he has currently equipped. So anyway, what does she want? Invite, apparently. That seems to be working. Give them money, and there we go. And yeah, I want to stock up. Yeah, like I said, they have Marbufla, which is quite scary. So showing them away might not be a bad idea. Also, another thing about her. Let's look at that card then. Where is it? There it is. Marbufla is the skill she passes down, so this makes her a great fusion recipe. And yeah, we'll be making use of her for that. Anyway, let's try this again. Full moon again, basically. So let's have a look at this. Oh, we actually make it anger and ego. He just gets kind of frustrated at you. And there you go. But you still get the Soka. So yeah, we got Oga now. If I can get another Gandava and another enemy, we can make another persona. Even if we don't have bullets. That persona will be Pirate Jack. If I can. If that does work out like that. I actually don't want to do that. I want to use Zio. And then Megiddo should destroy this. Yeah.
Persona!
Actually, you wanna know what encounter killed me last time? It was actually this one, I'm pretty sure. I think one of the Bukimis, they ambushed me first of all. One of the Bukimis, used the last resort, the other one used Mudoan. Basically my whole party got wiped. And then the Futai finished me off. Not the Futai, the bird finished me off. The toad, that's what it's called. Hey, Nantra up. Good to see that. I will be using the push against the boss, I think. It's a good choice. Anyway, more of these two-phase. I used the first. I used Tarunda again. I use Zio because yeah, we're just gonna use Megiddo. Just Megiddo things. Hey, rank 3, Zio. That's good to go. Anyway, a little scary there, but here's a Tarunda. Let's still got a rank 4, so that's good. Zeo. That one looked like it was coming. And Megiddo. Very good. So yeah, now I have Zeo, that's good against these, I'm gonna do that. Please not Furuta. I use Zeo, and we use Megiddo. Bufala, not bad. So yeah, like I said, like I was trying to say before, the size of this game can last too well, mainly because of the skills. I find, because of the stats, I feel like the stats don't make as big of a difference. So like, a level 20, there isn't as much difference in this game between like a level 20 Persona and a level 30 Persona, I find, for example. Like, I think in Modern Persona there'd be a much bigger gap between those, so yeah. Oh yeah, because you're around to... so that's just something about this game. Also, SP costs can have something to do with it too, because most of the time higher level Personas, they generally cost more SP to use. So, using a lower level Persona that costs you less SP might be better. So, yeah, that's that. So, another thing I want to talk about, so, the Hanako, because I wasn't expecting to counter it now, so why not? I can talk a little bit about it. So, preempted, that's good. So, yeah, I didn't realize that the Hanako in this game was the same as the Hanako I saw in this anime I watched.
Good.
So, yeah. Technically it's not an anime, but whatever. That also has another rumor demon that we will actually see as an enemy later on, so I'll mention that again when we do see it. I can see Sukukoja being quite good because, yeah, Megiddo's on super low. There we go, Mazio. That's not bad. That's better than Zio. So... those toilet sounds are really scary. But they do make good stuff for future. I think Bukimi can pass that Budo on, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, Hanako actually passes down that Eiha, which, yeah, I will be taking advantage of later. So, yeah, I already have an Oka now, good. So, yeah, we're just waiting on Rohan to get to level 23, Persona level. But yeah, Mazio's good, and yeah, Megiddo's also good. They have that, which is an Earth attack. And yeah, that does well. Yeah, that Triclap doesn't have any bullets, so he's doing quite good for himself. Magari should also do quite well because of the opposite Earth. No, actually it's just better. And yeah, this will be good. There you go. Onyx is a jump, so Find Them is not bad, because sometimes demons ask for those when negotiating. This is a bit bad, but I have double thrust. Cool thing about lance attacks is that they can reach quite far in the middle, so that's pretty cool. I'll use Toronto here again. I'll use Zio on... do I want? Yeah, I'll use Zio. And I'll use Megiddo. Because yeah, the level in the back is just gonna absorb it, unless it dies it does. Which it doesn't. Unfortunately, it's gonna be very annoying with its Baron Current and stuff like that. Hey, Shurageki, I believe is that attack. Is that what that attack is called? We take that guy out. Okay, he's just guarding, that's good. And next I just use weapon. And there we go. I could have also just told it to go away because I do have a spell card. And there we go. Now I think I'll progress, but it's already like been half an hour, so I might just... Maybe I'll think about ending the episode now. Maybe, we'll see. I could make a long episode too, that's also an option. But anyway, Triglav, he's not a bad Persona because he has, I don't want to delete though. He's not a bad Persona because he learns Zio's skills, and Zio's skills are definitely useful coming up. The next boss I believe is actually weak to Zio, so that's good. Yep, I'm pretty up with this. So Rohan's gonna be using Brahma, trying to rank them up. Marky's still gonna use Phallic. Nandra's still gonna use Makush, and then yeah, Ghost Tenno. You know why we're gonna be using Ghost Tenno. So yeah, I'm gonna use the help of the nurse. Ramaka, anyway. I'll go a little bit further, I think, and then I'll end the episode. Let's try explosive heroes. Also, I need a Brahma first. Yeah, Megara will do well. Helltrop will as well, and not Megito,
Help me!
yeah, we can get a little bit of SP back done. And there we go, destroyed. And Maki levels up. So yeah, let's get Nurse Natsumi's help. Let's progress a little further. Oh, here's an item shop actually. They're doing good on the money, so that's nice to see. But yeah, so let's go maybe there's some items. So let's get out of here. I do want to potentially save my money. Alright, Nizrock. That means I can't level up, that means I can't level up, what am I trying to say? Brahma. So yeah, we're gonna just use regular attacks here. And Poison Sting, or Toxic Sting. Poison Sting is a weak attack Pokemon, anyway. Actually doing quite well though. And is a Toxic Sting. Unfortunately, Megidula is at rank max rank, because we're getting Thunder Kick I think soon. But yeah, here we have two places we can go. It looks like they lead to the same place, but I can go try. Yep. So, but yeah, this place is basically a maze, and it also has some not nice traps. Here's a Gandava. If I can recruit it, that'd be cool, because it's one of the things I want to use to make what they call Pyrojacks. Sorry. So Gandava wants me to mark Taunt. And there you go. The other thing is an enemy you haven't seen yet, so yeah. But I do need that enemy for later as well, so I'm a bit hesitant to pick it up. Essentially because, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the persona selection I have, so... Like, yeah, I could get the Pyrojack and it helped me out a lot, but... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these personas. So we've got some more ogres. We know what to do. We have seen most of the Ramacars at this point, except for some of the rare ones, which are mostly enemies that will appear in their areas. And I don't think they appeared this early, I think they appeared late in the dungeon. Good thing that matters because I am weak to all magic, so yeah. And there we go. Brahma's rank 2. You actually did, let's see. Well, I look like a fool now, but I don't really need it, so... And Mark levels up. But yeah, that's good to know. Because there's Zia, that wasn't gonna help me anyway, so... Over here's a classroom. It's that girl, the one who kidnapped Chisato. She had demons in her. Is playing here to get attacked by demons the only choice we have? Everything will be fine. Don't worry, leave it to us. Let's hurry and go, Rohan. So I guess Brahma's an expel type, I do believe. I guess those don't get zero skills. He's type element and a subtype expel. So yeah. Oh well. But yeah, Bufala will do us just fine. It's only because we're also getting a lot Bufala. It's just that, yeah. Against those Toe-Face, they don't have a great attack for them, that's okay. So, we got a preemptive here, so let's take advantage. Let's use Bufala and Yoga. We'll go for an attack, I think. I'll use Zero on this one, and I'll go for Mikado.
Persona!
And yeah, we want to try continue to rank up Brahma.
Go.
So that's what we can do. I think I should have went for the Tofei, but then again, the Megito's gonna kill it anyway, so... Now I can just use weapons and kill this. There we go. So, what we got? Alright, so I got some more Bukimis. The Buffalo will do well here. Also, Brahman, it costs 10 SP to use. That's pretty cool. What do I want to do here? Oh yeah, my Garu. They don't resist that, so... Can I hit multiple with health drop? Yeah, sure. I do like to use attacks that hit multiple of them to get rid of them quick. As you can see that. Majora's Son. Like I said, I think that's a weapon for you. Let's look at a map of this. So we got the Gandalf already, so don't need to worry about them again. So we got the Bufala, Garu, Zio, and Megiddo.
Here goes.
Team to rank up
Help me!
so let's see. Anyway, Phalek is rank 7, got Tetraja. That protects against Harma and Moodle skills, so I'll use some stuff. I forgot. Walter Sanders. And I got Guild. But Megiddo will get rid of that Guild. Kind of. So I can only use our Persona now, but that's okay, I was going to anyway. So like I said, Tetraja could be useful to us. So let's see, can Bufala take out? No, that's okay.
Help me!
Still in rank 2, I guess Brahma grows slower. I actually don't know if Personas have different growth rates. It can feel like it sometimes. And there we go. So here's another new area. Let's see the map. I think what I'll do is I'll explore the rest of this area here, and then I'll go track back to the save point, and then we'll end the episode. So Bufala, Magaru, I'll keep using this. Actually no, I'll use Health Drop. Nah, Health Drop only hits one thing. Well, I guess it's medium earth damage, so it's definitely better, and then Megiddo. Yep, Mark's doing a great job for us here. With that Megiddo. Here's a Bufala. And there you go.
Persona.
Health Drop. Yeah, that's good.
Let's get funky.
And then Megiddo. And there you go. So let's just keep checking out this area. Maybe fill it in 2 to make things easier next time. Alright, so we got the Jacks here. I'll go for Bufala and the Niue. We'll go for Magaru. We'll go for L-Drop. And yeah, Megiddo. Delmite. And yeah. He's guarding the map, that's okay. Rank 3 lifter, very nice. And that does good. But yeah, we definitely want next rank. I believe that's when you get some Bufala.
Persona.
And yeah, we actually really need to fire hard. But that's not too bad.
Let's get funky.
And there we go. Ryan levels up, and Nandra's Persona level goes up. And yeah, Brahm is helping me a lot on the stroke. Then again, he is an Emperor Persona, so that makes sense. Okay, this Encar's a bit annoying, but yeah, we can handle it. Bufala, regular attack, and Toxic Sting.
Persona.
Is all the do. And yeah, actually poisoned the guy who dies, that's okay. Good damage. Like I said, Totem Personas generally have a lot of power behind them to make up for the fact you can't get the bullets. And yeah, once again, Mark is being quite awesome. So here's actually another way we can go. That leads us back. So, oh yeah, because that just naturally connects like that. So yeah, this is just a dead end, but I might as well fill in more of it to make it easier myself. Anyway, so Bufala. Garteruga. Zio on here. And Megiddo. Don't even think that I have Megiddo. Because it's that good.
Help me!
And yeah, you better gonna be fusing more personas to get Megiddo and Megiddo.
My move.
Is a Zio. Very good.
Persona!
And is a Megiddo. Yeah, again, there's a Nectar. Hanako. Full Moon 2. I don't know how I feel about this. Especially because I am weak to magic, so yeah, let's try to combat them. Like, persuading them work quite well. Yeah, they get happy from that. Eager, apparently. I don't mind if I make it happy or eager because I can't recruit anyway. Because that should get recruited. And back attack, not great. Okay, that's not too bad. Delight. Blind, which is annoying. They didn't show what blind does here. Decreased vision, hit and evade gets lowered. So yeah, not great. Lowered evade is definitely quite bad. But anyway. But let's hope that doesn't stop us. Apparently that hits both of those. So that's cool. I should use Bufala on the new wave burst, okay. Still hits, that's good. Here's a Picard. Got the new wave burst. Here's a helper. Yeah, missed. He wasn't even blinded though. And the person who was blinded still hits. Alright. Maki gets Persona rank, very good. This should be another dead end, and yeah, it is. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back and we just get it off. Okay, so Bufala on the Hanya. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same I did last time. Like so. But yeah, all this going back to it does help me level up Brahma too, so that's good.
Persona!
Anyway, Toxic Sting is pretty strong actually. Rank 7 Thunder Kick, very nice. That's more power on Megiddo as well, so like it needs that, but anyway. And the poison killed it, so that's good. I'm just gonna auto and use weapons. And everything. Marco's gonna reach a Toxic Sting. So back here, yeah, it's not dead. So yeah, this place doesn't seem to be too bad to explore. There are some items, but I think only on the required path, so you don't need to worry too much about going on the beam path. But I think I will still do it just in case. But anyway, ogres again. We haven't actually seen every type of enemy yet, so I guess we still have that to look forward to next time. Just a few. That doesn't do much. Oh yeah, that's another thing too about this place I didn't realize, or didn't talk about. Like, a lot of the enemies are... You could compare them to school archetypes. Like, the ogres like the bullies. And the Bohemias are like the... The Hanyas are like the sports girls. Because they look like that. The Liliums are like... the thirsty people. I don't know a better way to describe it. So yeah, you could say that. The triplets are definitely the sports people though, so yeah. Definitely so. Anyway. I'm gonna save here, and then next time we're gonna be trying to explore more of the store. Maybe we'll get near the end actually, so that's my target, I guess. So I'll see you guys again for that. And didn't do too much, but we got drama and we started using them, so yeah, that's the important thing. So, and we also recruited a bunch of demons I wanted from later too, so that's good. And yeah, maybe we'll see some more enemies as we progress to next time, so yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys again for more Persona 1.